Okay, now we're recording. Whoa, man. Watch yourself.
Sorry, I just want to finish up before we started.
I'm not excited to put this. So I'm talking right now, and I don't. Does this work? Does this sound?
Yeah,
good?
no, this sounds good. After holding my finger in my ear
on,
for like the past minute. Yeah, no, it's good.
Yeah, I mean,
There's definite quality.
There is quality. I think it's just me hearing my own voice like live. No, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that.
You don't
don't
like
do
that?
Don't do that. No.
No, I touched the mic. My bad.
No.
I'm sorry.
No. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Stuff
Things.
and Stuff, where we talk about stuff
Things.
and stuff. Man, it's been a little bit. It's been a little bit.
long.
It's been too long. When was the last time we recorded?
I want to say it was 6 months ago.
6 months ago?
It feels like it, but it wasn't.
I mean, I wouldn't put it far past that. You know?
Shit, it might have been.
It might have.
Was it before I got
my July.
My job as like a Superman space agent?
I don't know. I do not know. Maybe I think we recorded one episode by the time we like did everything. You know, by the time like really everything fell into place, like we recorded one episode.
Huh.
You know, that kind of stuff.
Right.
But we haven't recorded anything since like the summer, I think.
Dude, it's been like 6 months.
It's winter, man. Christmas just passed.
Yeah. Date this video.
So that's crazy.
2023, dude. Nah, I've dated the video.
Christmas can be yearly, but you get... Anyways.
New Year's. Going into 2023. Are you excited?
I'm excited. It's my graduation year. So that's pretty exciting.
That is exciting.
It's something. It's scary, but it's exciting. You know?
Right.
How have you been?
I've been.
Yeah, that's a good answer.
Actually, I've been probably the best I've been in months.
That's really good. That's really good. I actually think I can say the same. I've been pretty chillin'. Been doing good. Maybe the podcast is the root of all our problems.
So thank you all for coming.
Just joking. I hope the podcast supplements more happiness, you know?
Me too.
But I've been enjoying
probably
myself.
not. But, you know.
Maybe if we record it, like, consistently.
How much you want to bet it still picked up your burp
it probably still
in the microphone?
Yeah. Excuse me then. Excuse me if you heard that.
Yeah, you should be saying that.
Yep.
I'm going to not crinkle this. And I'm going to open this under the disc.
I am going to crinkle it.
You're an asshole.
Gatorade. Because we don't have any soda.
Also, can I, like, avoid wearing white? Like, I have a white blanket, white jeans. I had a white jacket on.
You did have a white jacket on.
What
that white
happened to
blanket
it?
is
I
so
took it off.
soft. Did you get Gatorade on it?
I just said.
I wasn't listening.
I need to avoid white things. White clothing.
I didn't realize that's what you were talking about.
Yeah, well, I opened the Gatorade, and Gatorade always spills when you open it.
I don't think that's true.
I just think you're bad at opening things.
Okay, maybe I am.
And
Did you just freshly open that?
Shut up.
That will explain it. Anyways, yeah, you've been good, right? I've been good.
Yeah, we got that out of the way.
Yeah.
Now let's talk about what we're really here to talk about.
Hold on.
Oh, okay.
Do you have any like fun stories as of late? Stuff story hour.
Oh yeah. So based on my funny little career choice as a super space agent from space, I cannot.
You don't
have
need
any
to discuss
fun.
your job.
Yeah, well, that's where all my stories come from.
Yeah.
As my super fun space agent from space, where I deliver packages across the universe.
What are you getting to, Dylan?
I'm getting to get this big reveal. We came out with a 10-minute...
A 10-minute basically short film. Because it's got no, like, series to it. It's almost... It's a
standalone.
It's almost
a one-shot.
Yeah, it's almost a TV show pilot. But, like...
About a pilot.
It's a TV show pilot about a pilot. We've been planning that idea for a really long time.
Yes.
I gotta burp again. Hold on. That was just my stomach, man.
I thought the chair just moved, and that was
no,
the
that was
sound.
my stomach. No, we came out with Space Deliveries, a Christmas special.
Yes.
Which you can watch on YouTube at Lack of Sleep Productions. The YouTube channel we'll put in this episode's description. We probably will even put this episode on the YouTube channel. So, excuse me again, man. This Gatorade's not doing wonders for my stomach. Or maybe it was the Subway.
It was the
Subway. We don't
Subway.
like talking about Subway here anymore.
Why?
Oh, you know why.
I was there.
No, but if you're watching it on YouTube, just like press the little little icon and just scroll down where you're at it. Just hit the subscribe next to the icon. And just
Yeah, and maybe the bell too.
Maybe
Because
the
it
bell.
rings.
You're awesome. Maybe comment. Maybe like.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Yeah, that'd be neat. You just scroll down a bit and like it's right there. It's got space deliveries in the thumbnail. It's titled, I think, Aliens Learn the True Meaning of Christmas. Space Deliveries, a Christmas special. I put that for the algorithm.
Oh, I know where you put it.
I heard from a filmmaker I watch, Standard Story Co. Standard Story Company, I think is what his YouTube channel's called. He's had, I think, his feature film or a short film sponsored on, or like submitted to another YouTube channel that has like a bunch of short films and stuff. And they put all of their like short films, they give a brief description and then they put the title because it's like,
Algorithm.
good for the algorithm, or at least that's what he suspects. So that's how he does his short films. And so I was like, I'll just do that,
Right.
But if you look up Lack of Sleep Productions, Space Deliveries, I'm sure you'll find it.
Yeah.
So watch that.
You'll also probably get some National Geographic and world history stuff about like us trying to deliver stuff to other planets.
Yeah.
Just because that's exactly what's gonna pop up.
Yep.
Maybe like discovery, education.
Yeah.
We launched a seal to outer space. Why? Because we can.
I looked up Space Deliveries, a Christmas special, and then like the link on like Safari or something, and it was like that was our video was the first one, and then it was like a news article that was like a delivery man.
Stupid children.
But we yeah, so go watch that because we're about to spoil a bunch of stuff. So we'll give you a couple seconds.
Cool. They should have watched all 10 minutes.
All 10 minutes should have been squeezed in that couple seconds because there's a pause button.
Time is but a concept created by man.
And if it's
Oh, okay.
and if
Go
you're
ahead.
like in the car listening to this, don't worry. You don't like you could.
It's fine.
The spoilers aren't like that bad. It's a 10-minute video.
They all
with,
die
like,
in the end.
I personally believe that the video has a good plot.
Oh, it's a fun little plot.
I think it's got a good story.
I think the only thing that wasn't good is the very beginning
the very beginning was slow
because it dragged.
Yeah, I think it was fun.
No, it's fun. It's a cute little start. I just think we should have done another take.
We should have gone faster. Yeah, that may have been our fault, but
Absolutely. Also, I cannot chew that burger that fast.
right. Yeah,
Dude, it was a lot of burger. I shouldn't have actually chewed it, but
Burger or sub?
Borg. For the scene, I was eating burger.
Oh yeah.
I was eating Space McDonald burger.
I was so because you were like burping.
Well, that's just sorry. Excuse me. The burger in the scene. I didn't even finish.
Right. Yeah, you went. The first take, you only took a bite of the bread.
Just the bread.
Yeah. So let's maybe go scene by scene. Let's break down each scene. Right?
So the first scene, we're in like this cockpit, which is right outside where we record the podcast.
It's true. Yeah. So that doorway leads directly to my closet, which is exactly where we're chilling right now.
Yep.
Recording.
Yeah.
Recording.
We're recording the podcast.
Recording the podcast, and we put up a green screen with a bunch of like tape.
It was so bad.
It kept falling down, but we put it across like the corner, and we angled the camera a bit so that you could see the most of the green screen.
Fun fact, if you look at the bottom left of the screen the entire time during that season one, wow, I really feel like
really
we went
jumping
somewhere.
the gun.
In that first episode, that first fucking minute, you can see Nathan lift up the green screen.
I do lift up the green
when
screen.
you pick up the bag because it was right against it.
Mm-hmm.
It was kind of funny.
It was really funny.
I watch it every time.
I think it gives it charm.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
Because that's the only thing we could do, really. Like,
yeah, we struggled.
it's low quality. Like we
In a
never
fun way.
we never like say it's anything else. We always
that was a sound.
we claim nothing but that it's like low quality and low budget, and I think that's understandable. It's a YouTube video. As much as I would love to say it's a short film, it is, but like,
But it's not.
it's technically a short film, but it's nothing like.
It's not to the quality standard of a short film.
Yeah, it's a low budget short film, and that's all it claims to be.
Yeah.
It's a video, and that's all right. The green screen, we got to get better with less special effects. But
You blended it with the wall though.
I did. I decided, oh, you know what? The inside of a spacecraft doesn't necessarily need to be gray. It can be like
The color of your wall,
Yeah,
which is what, beige or white?
It's beige. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's hilarious that he just has like his spaceship is just beige.
Yeah, it's funny. It's
like it was the
more
cheapest
RV-ist,
paint.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He put up
this poor little dude.
he put up drywall and that's it.
He put up drywall inside his spaceship.
Yeah.
He was like, it could survive a blast from anything.
Yeah, I mean, what I wish I did was I wish I made the stars go by, but I couldn't really do that. Also, Photoshop just fully went out on me, which is why there were no 1 or 2 days of special graphics on Instagram, which I apologize for. But also, like, I had to resort to Photopea on like a browser.
What happened with Photoshop?
Photoshop, it wouldn't let me do stuff because the scratch discs were full, but I got rid of stuff on those scratch discs, so they shouldn't have been full. Though also like getting a bunch of
So that got picked up.
Oh, it gets picked up every single time.
It's a problem. I have a deviated septum for those who don't know, and
I didn't even know that.
You didn't know that?
I don't think so.
Really? Okay.
You
So
probably told
I have
me.
a deviated septum, and I'm like getting over like this sinus problem called, I think it's the common cold, and my sinuses are draining down my throat. But if I just close my mouth and like inhale aggressively, all the sinus fluid goes right down my throat. And it is the most satisfying feeling because it's just decongesting without it going up into my brain.
Interesting. That's
Yeah.
fun. Okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's that good shit.
I mean, there's your cheeseburger. Kind of wish I wrote free to eat a little more.
Yeah, we should have had a black Sharpie.
Yeah, but I don't think my house has a black Sharpie. And
Why?
That's what I'm saying.
There's a dollar store
Yeah?
right around the corner.
Yeah, you're right.
Gosh dang it.
Gosh diddly darn.
Shit.
And then the next scene was me. It was just me. It was just Andon in the
wasn't
cockpit.
there.
You were not there to record that. And honestly, I forgot that I recorded it in the first place until it was 2 a.m. on Christmas Day.
I was there.
And I went, uh-oh.
I was on the phone. I remember we were on Discord and we were Discord. And I just remember you going, fuck. I forgot this scene. I went, we should probably put that in there.
Yeah.
And
And the thing about that scene was, I think there were...
I think that was the last thing you implemented. That and the
yeah.
credits.
Yeah. The thing about... I think I even had the credits before that scene.
Dude, yeah.
Because I went to credit Nick as Nick, the character Nick.
Oh, that's what reminded me. Yeah.
And I went, hold on a second. Why am I crediting Nick as a character? Oh, he's in that one scene.
That isn't in the final cut.
And so I went,
Well, it's
and
in the final cut,
I went,
but
yeah,
he did computery things.
and were you playing Elden
suddenly-
Ring at that point?
Yeah,
No, you were source filmmaking.
I was source filmmaking. I made a really cool poster that will.
It's really cool. It's on your Instagram.
It'll be on the front of my Instagram as a reel and a post.
Yeah, it's Dylan LaRue Smith, right?
Yeah, at DYLANLEROUXSMITH.
Go to Instagram.
You'll find it.
But yeah, Trevor. So Trevor was awesome to work with.
Yes,
He
was cool.
Trevor's a great guy.
It's
Also,
a shame what happened to him.
What?
Huh?
What happened to Trevor?
Nothing.
What?
It's just a shame. Like, he could have won the lottery, but he didn't.
I knew a guy recently who won the lottery.
No. Yeah, as soon as he won, he blocked you.
Well, I don't want to like.
Do you actually?
Yeah, he didn't win the big
What's
lottery.
his social?
What's his social?
Give me the last
He
four.
only won like a couple $1,000s, but that's still a couple $1,000s.
That's like a couple of my paychecks.
Yeah,
that's like a couple of. That's like a lot of.
That's
That's
a
like
lot
that's
of
like
my
a lot of your.
paychecks.
That's like.
Yeah.
It's like what?
I don't want to think about it. It's like 10 of them,
So
which means
like,
it's also 10 of his.
It just means it's 5 of mine.
Yeah, but no. So he
Just got a bunch of
just
free money.
it pays for his vacation, which is pretty nice.
Good for him.
Good for him. But Yeah, it
So
was.
what's his like IP address?
I do not know. So Trevor has been awesome, and he's now an official member of Lacus League Productions, which is awesome. So great to have him. He's just a good helping hand, and I know he's always down for projects and stuff.
Yup.
Such a great guy. He listens to every single podcast episode.
What a man.
What a man! See, the
What a
people who
useful
listen to
man.
the podcast episodes, true people. They are great.
They
are
are
awesome.
they are real.
They are real, and I keep telling myself that.
They're blue pilled.
I never watched The Matrix.
I forget which one he takes.
No, Trevor was
he takes
great.
both, and then
Trevor-
Morbius goes, "Why would you fucking do that?"
Does he
And
really
Neo-
take both?
Yeah, and Neo goes, "Dude," and then like it ends.
Oh, okay, that sounds about right.
Yeah.
No, Trevor's a great guy, and very helpful and very down to do projects and stuff. So very appreciate him and love to have him on board.
Right.
I haven't seen Joey since I saw him in a play.
I think he's faded off.
He is an enigma.
He does not exist.
He went to his like
He's living in the shadow
went to
right
his, like-
now. Like he's in the back rooms and he's stuck.
he went to like his cousin's wedding or something.
Good for him.
Good
Where?
for him. I don't know. He just doesn't exist. I don't think.
He's like, little do we know, in the back rooms on the other side of the wall, looking at us, screaming, banging against the wall.
I'm sorry, Joey. We love
Sorry,
Joey.
buddy. We're in the middle of a podcast.
We love Joey.
What a guy.
But so Trevor was there for that second scene.
Yes, where
And-
we go to your the second scene we recorded, or the second scene in the, because the second scene is us going to the tree.
Yeah, the second scene is the one that where I'm in the cockpit alone.
Oh, Trevor was there for that.
Trevor was there.
Yes,
And,
I forgot where we were.
We
Can you stop making
what are you talking about?
those sounds? God, dude, that's gonna
So we
translate so well.
it was just me and Trevor recording that. He helped me put the green screen up, which was fun. And he recorded the lines for Nick like live. And originally I was going to have the character Nick. I actually wasn't going to have him on screen. I was going to have him as like a little Siri voice. And then so I did that. And
What was it in the scene?
in that scene, what I changed was you walking through the door. Originally, Zizi was supposed to walk through the door.
Yeah.
But because the door was, like, weird, I didn't want him walking through that door. So I just
Yup.
had him come through the intercom. And the best thing is that...
It sounded cool.
So in Premiere,
Yeah.
first off, I recorded Nick and Dylan's lines, or Zizi's lines, using... it's nice saying Nick because it's...
His name.
But we did I did those lines on the same camera in the same room
Yep.
with the same microphone, which actually I think helped sell it more.
Yeah.
But like Nick, so in Premiere, what's cool is that you can click an audio track
Right.
and then you can change how it sounds. So there's stuff that's
You can
like
do like a voice filter?
yeah.
Okay.
There's like on the telephone or in a room or outside of a window or stuff like that. And so I put I think yours as over the telephone.
That's what I would have guessed.
No, I put Cayenne corporates in the over the phone.
Okay.
And I think I put Nick's like intercom. No, yours was intercom.
Go figure.
And Nick's I think was radio noise.
Okay.
I don't know. I can't remember the specifics, but
There we go.
they existed.
Right. We all saw them,
Yeah. You know,
including our listeners who went and clicked off this to go watch that and then aren't
Exactly.
going to click back.
yeah. So, by the way, do you think that not showing corporate in like the first scene retracted from the appearance of him later?
Yeah. Absolutely.
Retracted?
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. But do you think it like ruined the experience?
No.
Okay.
I don't think, dude, I think the experience is what it is ultimately what we wanted it to be. I remember smiling after I watched it the first time because it was really well done.
Yeah.
Like your
I'm-
editing.
I'm
like-
really proud of it.
Yeah, no, it's something we should be proud of. It's not this big thing,
Yeah.
but it's a big thing for us
Yeah.
because it's like the first thing we've put out.
Yeah. We filmed the short film like over the summer, but we never finished it. We made.
Yeah.
I liked the script of that.
No, the script is fun.
I even liked the idea of it. You know.
I think that one would have been better Then I think that one will, if we do go back and do
Yeah,
it, will be better than this.
I think we should go back and do it eventually.
I think we'd have to reshoot and
Yeah,
do all that because I
maybe
don't
not
have the
like
same hair.
maybe not like anytime soon, but eventually.
No,
you know?
yeah.
And we've got more equipment now, and I have better knowledge.
Dude,
so
we also have these mics.
we do have these mics, but these aren't really recording mics for film.
Could be.
They're like voiceover mics.
Yeah, if we're gonna do voiceover stuff, but not for like that. Like that project specifically wouldn't have it, but
Right. Yeah.
we're playing a character that's like a puppet named Grogblig.
Named Grogblig. You're
Yeah,
right.
in a project that's forever in limbo.
It's okay.
It's okay. We'll get to it.
But yeah, what was I thinking?
Chapstick.
Right. Oh, it's not like that big of a thing, like space
No.
deliveries, but it is for us. And seeing that it has currently like 70 something views.
Does it
like-
really?
yeah, it's really like nice. It's nice to see. It's not that much, like 76 views. It's not that much, but it's still
No, but that's a lot.
it's still like
compared to,
it still
like,
makes me feel good.
the ratio of everything we've gotten response wise from like Instagram.
Yeah, and like I mean, each of our stories gets maybe like 30, 40 views.
I think mine would get more.
Yeah, mine do too. Mine gets like 100. I like on my actual personal.
Right.
That's why I always post stuff on my personal.
Oh wait, no,
Oh.
I probably get like close to 40, and that's it. Because I don't have a lot of followers. How
I-
many followers do I have? I think I have like 200.
I have like 600.
See, you have 600. I had 1,000, and then I was-
Changed.
Yep.
Did your Instagram break or what? Did you just change it?
We'll go with I changed it.
Okay.
We'll go with I changed it because it makes me feel like less of an idiot.
Okay. Did you forget your password?
I wish.
Did you delete it?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm avoiding this conversation.
Okay. We're moving on.
It was a very bad time.
I
I
apologize.
got hacked.
That's right. We're all like, Dylan would be selling us crypto, right? But also, I don't know. That's a thing. It's a thing.
That's
he might
not
do.
a thing I would do.
Mm,
That's something Nick would do.
You're right. You're right. Yeah. No,
Fixing
but
up your skinny boys.
he no, I enjoy it. And listen, like I advertised it obviously, like the lack of sleep Instagram advertised it. You advertised it. And then my parents both advertised it, and
Did they really?
They have a relatively large following on both Facebook and Instagram.
That's true.
They also starred in it, so
It's also true.
yeah. Do you like my guest appearances? I wanted to, you know, in TV show where it's like da 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 dum Nathan Poulat, da 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 dum Dylan Smith, da
Yeah.
da da dum Kyan Ritchie, da 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 dum, and with special appearances by Hayden Danielson. I really wanted to be like guest appearances by Hayden, but I didn't get to do that in the credits.
Right.
If there was an opening credits, I would have done it because I find that funny. Also, everyone knows Hayden,
Everybody knows Hayden.
whether for good or worse.
Good or worse, so it only goes down.
It's only go downhill.
There's no bad. There's
No.
no like. They just know him.
Better or worse? That's the thing. Anyway, the next scene is the one where
We land,
we land and we complain about Florida.
and then we go back. So what's funny is that's my backyard.
That is your backyard.
So luckily we didn't do it. Oh my god. Luckily we didn't do it at
It's
night
okay.
because
Okay.
otherwise people could see the stars in the track. It's just find my house.
Right, yeah.
People do it all the time.
Yep.
So PewDiePie doesn't do
Freaks.
anything. Yeah. Anyways, so we filmed it in my backyard, and what's funny is that scene we are walking towards Nick,
Uh-huh.
and then the next scene is in the woods right behind us.
You can see where we record the next spot in the first shot.
Yeah.
I really like that shot. I really like the swooping shots where it like cuts to something else and then
The camera moving more, I think.
is something we need to do.
I just want to say I'm excited to be director of photography.
yeah.
I have so many ideas, might I say.
I'm gonna give you a script, and you're gonna enjoy the joys of
Go-
figuring
and just-
out locations, and then lighting, and then all the other things.
That's what I've been doing this entire time.
Yeah, I greatly appreciate that you've taken on the burden of director of photography because I can't do anything.
You're welcome.
I can't do everything. I try my best.
I took a photography class.
It's great. Yeah.
Yeah, did you?
I took a video class.
This is why I'm better than you.
Part of that video class was photography.
Neat.
Because the teacher was like, yeah, you gotta...
I did stop motion.
Oh, stop motion's pretty fun.
We should do a stop motion.
We should do stop motion. Anyways, no, I really like the swooping.
Yes.
I find the swooping camera things really funny.
They can. That one was funny.
Yeah.
I enjoyed a lot of those scenes.
Right.
And then the one that's in the parking lot later was a lot of fun.
The one with Hayden. That one was fun. Yeah.
I like that one. I genuinely laughed when I watched that.
A lot of people loved that part. Again, people love
Because
Hayden.
everyone knows Hayden. I think it's funny is my car is in that scene.
Your car is in every scene.
Yeah.
Except for the one in your
woods.
backyard.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, fun fact, the car that's in every scene is just Dylan's car. But I think it's more of like a Pixar ball, like it's the Luxo
I
ball.
don't. I think it's more of a cheap this is how we got here kind of thing.
I think it's fun.
I think it's more of the van in Braveheart.
I never saw Braveheart.
I will pull it up while you keep talking.
Well, I think if we advertise it as like a little piece of charm, it'll be a little piece of charm.
Get Dylan's van. Dylan's car as like a keychain.
Do you want the Pizza Planet truck, or do you want that one thing that you know in animation?
I'd love a keychain of my car to be in the
It'd be
car
adorable.
company. It would be awful.
No.
It would smell.
Your car doesn't smell that bad.
It doesn't smell at all.
Yeah, exactly.
Does it smell?
No,
Okay.
it doesn't. It smells like your car, but that's not bad. It just smells like your car. You know. No, it's okay. It's like hold on. Yo, the car in Braveheart. You know that was my parents' first movie that they watched.
That's amazing.
Because so my parents they worked at Publix together, right? And my dad having a Mustang convertible, which was my mom's like dream boyfriend car.
Right.
He stalked her schedule and I know about the Game of Thrones.
What would you call it? Lazy
Cup?
set?
Maybe. He stalked. He's a nice guy. This is just he's a nice guy. He stalked her schedule, and
You talking about your dad?
yeah,
Yeah, that sounds about right.
and he pulled up in his Mustang convertible and was like, "Hey, you want to go out?" She was like, "Yep." And so they went to Burger King on their first date. The most romantic place to go.
My
Burger
goodness.
King. And he forgot his wallet.
What a man.
What a guy. And so, whether that was just a sly play to get a second date because he has to pay her back or just an idiot, it's the latter.
Was it planned?
No.
Oh.
Latter is the second one.
What was the second one?
He's just an idiot.
Oh, okay.
Love you, Dad.
Love you.
But it did get them a second date.
Yes.
Where he paid her back by bringing her to Braveheart. Another romantic movie.
So romantic.
How they're together and
About
still
as
to this
romantic
day.
as the movie Gladiator. For my Gladiator fans out there.
I love my chair. No, so it was really funny because I had in mind the trash scene, you know?
Yes.
And it was as we were walking by that pond trying to find the perfect shooting location because I didn't want to shoot into the sun, so we shot to the side of the sun.
Mm-hmm.
And I look over and there's just trash in the pond, and I'm like, Perfect. Florida. Florida.
Anyway.
This is a bit
we'll
just
get
for
there.
us.
we may talk about that
we
later.
talk about
Prince Chatham.
Prince Chatham.
Of
If we
Eternal.
don't end up talking about it, this will be lost to Should we
The abyss.
sidebar? Should we sidebar?
We'll sidebar later.
Okay.
Trash.
I loved your. Don't look at that.
Grabbing your face.
Or what was the line?
Ignore that.
Ignore that. You just. It was so much funnier on film than me it happening to my face.
Mm-hmm.
It was really funny happening to my face.
Yes.
But it's seeing it happen was really funny.
I love just aggressively grabbing people's faces.
It's really funny. The scene closer to the end,
mm-hmm.
the one where we're spying on my family,
and I just keep poking your face.
and you just keep poking my face and squishing it.
Yeah.
My dad loved that scene.
Good.
He found that so funny, and
I thought that was the best edited scene.
it was really funny. Really?
Yeah. Well, because you switch between me talking and pointing, and then let me just stroke my ego for a minute. I perfectly like spoke about something I had not seen, which was the scene of your family.
Yeah.
Because I didn't see it until you showed me the final
No,
cut.
yeah.
Which I think is hilarious.
Yeah. I probably could have shown you it, but nah.
No, it was funnier because I did I just narrated it perfectly.
Yeah. I wasn't very proud of that cut because it wasn't perfect. I think I only like cut in that scene like 2 shots. And in order to cut up to make it a little slower so that it like matched your dialogue, I had to split the clip in 2 because it wasn't as long as you were saying it. Because it was like the timing of the original clip was like dad pick up present, give to daughter excited, give hug, give hug. That was like how fast it was. And you were like, look at how that guy gives his loving daughter a present. And then look at her smile. She's just so happy. And she goes and she hugs her mom and she's just so happy. And then she hugs her dad and she's just so happy. And that's what matters. And I had to fit that clip into that like a little bit longer thing. And I was thinking of slowing it down, like taking the actual visual clip of the family and like making it a longer clip so that the time speed was like lower, so it was slower. Basically slow motion, hoping that it wouldn't be obvious, but it was trying to fill the space that it was. So I just had to clip it up a bit, but it was still like annoying. I'm so mad because like I don't enjoy editing too much, but
you're good at it.
I'm kind of okay at it. Even like whenever I cut corners, I'm still like okay. Mm-hmm. I'm okay at cutting corners, and it's annoying because I don't think of myself as an editor, but I totally could be an editor.
You look like one.
Thank you. I'm wearing a Grogu hat that my girlfriend gave me.
You're wearing a hoodie that's unzipped,
and
a t-shirt, pants, and a hat.
You
also have glasses.
I have glasses.
Now you guys can pick them out of a crowd.
I'm wearing an unzipped jacket.
You belong in a Comic-Con or a Disney line.
Honestly, yeah. And then my shirt says, I'm a nervous Rex, and it's Rex from Toy Story. It's green.
Which Toy Story?
Is he not in all of them? I think he's in all of them.
Is he?
I don't think... He may not be in the 4th one, but you didn't see the 4th one, right?
Is he in all of them? It's funny because he's in all of them. Wait, is he not in the 4th one?
I think so.
Hold on.
I don't remember seeing him
Buzz, I'm dead!
Did you see the 4th one?
Yeah, I like the 4th one. No, I didn't like the 4th one.
I liked it, I just didn't love it, you know? I loved all the other ones. See, the thing about the 4th one was that you barely got to see any of the toys. Like, did Bonnie adopt him? Quote unquote, adopt? We're checking this out.
Hold on.
Was he?
Yeah, he's in it. Okay.
I don't remember that at all. You know what I like about Toy Story 4?
What?
Is that they make the toys feel old.
They are.
It's you know what I really like about Pixar movies and their sequels, just in general?
What?
Is that they make the people feel old. Like in Cars, they make Lightning McQueen feel old.
Mm-hmm.
They're like, oh, he's an old man, so he's actually like an older guy, you know?
We'll get to the Pixar theory in a minute. That's one of the things I actually want to talk about on this podcast.
Pixar theory.
We'll get there.
What
were we talking about? Your editing is good.
Thank you.
We also jumped the gun on what scene. Let's go back.
Yeah.
Parking lot was next.
No, let's talk about the hatchet.
The hatchet.
So, if you go to our Instagram, and like one of our reels is me going full goblin mode, poorly singing God Rest Ye Merry Gentlemen, and Dylan dancing to it with me. And I just did that out of impromptu. Like, I did that randomly, really
I don't even
hoping...
know why we were doing it, and then Nick started recording.
And Nick was recording. I really hoped he was recording.
Oh, me too. I saw him pointing the camera at us, and was like, he's recording.
Yeah.
Good.
And because I've had that song stuck. I love that Christmas song.
Yeah, and you didn't use it once.
No. I'm not proud of the music choice.
No, me neither.
Music is difficult, though.
Absolutely.
So, it was hard to get music that was good, but I needed music, so I just had to go for it. And I left it till last. Which I should, but...
It was good. It worked.
Yeah. I'm much more of a not music editor.
Yep, this is where I come
We need to make music for, like, our own stuff.
Yeah, well, I need to get that. I need to get FL Studio working on my computer without it going with sound.
Yeah. So, the thing about the scene. First off, my dad was like, that reel that you posted on Instagram, it wasn't in the final film. I was like, we never do that. Like, there's no point.
Why
I
would
just
it?
made that up on the spot. That's more of like a blooper, if anything. And then I anyway, that shot in particular, I found it so funny whenever he pulled the hatchet out.
Well, because you can't see it.
You can't see it, and then it just appears.
Yeah, well, so my flight suit, because it's an actual flight suit, it's got these like Velcro straps right at the hips, and what I did was I just slid the axe in there, and then Velcroed it over it, and then I just could like pull it through. I really hope your shoulder popping made it into the fucking mic.
That'd be really funny.
Excuse my language. And so I pulled out the axe, and I was just so happy that it like fit there. I just wish we had a bigger axe.
Yeah, I liked the axe though.
Oh,
You did chop down a tree, which was funny.
It was already dead.
It was already the better have been. You were next to an Eagle Scout and a Boy Scout. I never got farther than Scout rank.
No, the tree was already dead. It was probably struck by lightning.
That would make sense.
Well, I mean, I've seen a tree fall after it got struck by lightning.
That would make sense.
Because my room used to be facing the woods that we were in.
So one of my so something I found really funny was that day when we recorded in your backyard. It
real
was
quick.
so funny.
I also want to say I did actually lick the tree in that cut.
He did lick the tree.
Because you used the cut where
Yeah.
the take, yeah.
Yeah, but it was so cold.
It
that
was
day,
so cold.
and it was the one day we had to make the joke that it was hot.
Yep.
And you could see the wind going, and us going burr.
It's so hot out.
Well, it's so hot. I like wiped my brow to maybe stimulate sweat.
There was no sweat.
There was
chill.
no sweat, which honestly
Dude,
I preferred. But
I
like,
broke out in hives after
you did,
that.
yeah.
I
felt really
remember.
bad.
Yeah, I remember we went inside and I was like, "Yep, there it is." And
I
looked
saw
at my
them while
stomach.
we were recording, and I was like, oh.
So for those who don't know, I have this thing called cold eucteria, which means I am allergic to the cold. And a lot of people are like, "Oh, that's funny. You're allergic to the cold. You're Floridian. You can't handle it." No, you don't understand. Medically, I cannot be cold for an extended period of time, or like exposed. You never do that again, because I will break out in hives. So, what's funny is when I go to my space job, at my job in the space station, not the American one, not enough money for that, the third party one,
The
the one Marco Rubio put there.
no, hold on. What's it called?
I'm a space ranger. So anyways, Buzz Lightyear. What are you looking up?
Keep talking.
So when I go to my job on the Enterprise,
Shut up.
I didn't get that joke.
You don't get the joke.
When I drive there in my spaceship car, ZZ's RV, I have the AC on, and people will tell me, "Hey, are you okay? Your neck is red."
The Mad Cat space station.
Yeah. So when I go up there
It's worth
to my space station, my neck will be red sometimes, and I won't even know. And my coworkers will be like, "Hey, Spaceman Smith, are you okay?" I'll be like, "No." And they'll be like, "Well, your neck's all red. Are you okay?" And I'll be like, "Oh yeah, sorry. I had the AC going."
No
Because-
one believes that it's AC.
Well, then I explain exactly how I am right now.
Oh, okay.
That yes, I'm actually allergic to the cold. Is it a big deal? Can be. Is it? No.
Huh.
It's uncomfortable.
Huh.
I know it's really annoying when people are like, just toughen up. Yeah, let me give the guy with the peanut allergy a peanut butter sandwich.
Yeah, that's lame.
He's hungry and he doesn't like peanuts. Tell him to toughen up. Difference is, I don't think I can die from mine.
Well, you don't think.
I'm not willing to find out
It's true.
yet.
First person to
I'm
die.
kidding. Yeah, first person to die of cold bacteria.
0.05
Of the 0.05%
of
of
2% men.
and the 2%. 2% of 0.05% of the population
Yep.
are men with the not disease, what is it, allergy?
Yeah.
That I have, yeah.
Anyways,
Which you have the opposite.
the next scene. Did you like my police siren sound effect?
Yes.
I liked that. That was in the script to begin with because we were supposed to be at like a public beach, and then
But I didn't
Dylan
feel
went,
like-
"I don't want to hold an axe in a public beach," and I was like, "No, that's fair. That's fair."
So instead it was my backyard,
Yeah,
which was much safer.
it was better
Oh
because
yeah.
you got to actually cut down a dead tree.
Which was fun.
It was fun.
With a dull axe.
Yeah, well, it works. The next scene was filmed in front of my aunt's house.
Yup.
So
Normally they don't. I don't know what's gotten into them.
yeah, I have that scene memorized.
Me too.
I actually recited it to my girlfriend.
Whose house is this? Good question. Wait, you're not gonna just take that tree, are you? Well, it doesn't look like they wanted it, so I'm taking it.
Wait, no, wait.
And then I start yelling at you.
No, it's mine. It's mine. No,
Dude, it would have been really funny if instead of doing it the way we did, like you run at me and I'm like, I don't like this game! Like, have you seen those back in, what is that, TikTok?
I guess so. I
Tic
don't use
Tac? Yeah, you ever seen those Tic Tacs?
One of my coworkers tried to get me to do a TikTok challenge yesterday, like the TikTok trend. She was like, because we were so dead yesterday, because yesterday was Christmas, it was Boxing Day,
Ouch.
and
Anything after Christmas
one of my
sucks.
coworkers is like this really buff dude. He's like a year older than me. I
Nice.
think he's younger than you. And
Huh.
then there's me, and my coworker was like, she's not the buff one. She's like, have you seen that TikTok trend where like the one guy like he like with his arms and then he jumps and then the other guy runs on screen and grabs him from out of the air. And me, whenever I'm at work, I can mess around at work, right?
Yeah.
But I'm not about to like
Do it
jump into the air and get grabbed, you know?
Why not? Can we do it?
I don't like being picked up. So like
Oh.
it's not.
Why do you let me bridal carry you everywhere?
You're a different story because I'm not in my uniform. You know, like, it's
we'll
not.
do
I'm
it.
not like representing the brand or anything.
Yeah, I don't like joke around when I work at the International Space Station.
Yeah.
Mad Cats.
The Mad Catz space station.
You know.
But like I don't know. Anyways.
Wait, Mad Cat's like the third-party Nintendo controllers?
Yeah.
Excuse me?
Yeah.
They have a space station? Or are you just saying
It's
because
just a
they're
joke.
third-party?
Yeah.
That's so funny. I have a Mad Cat's PS2 and GameCube controller.
I think I have a Mad Catz GameCube controller.
Wait, no, I only have a PS2 controller. Anyways, go on. And Xbox.
Anyways, that scene. So originally it was supposed to be filmed in front of Publix, and I work at Publix, and it was only supposed to be like a couple seconds long. It was the same general idea as stealing a tree, but we had already we would have bought the tree and everything.
Yeah.
So I talked to my manager because guess what? I work at Publix. I talked to one of my managers.
What'd they say, Nathan?
Well, I was like, hey, do you think I could film something? And she was like, oh, I don't see why not, but I'll talk to the actual store manager. And she talks to the store manager, and he's like, oh, I actually don't know. I've never been asked this question, so I'm gonna go to like the advertising guy who's just above us, and he was like,
said no.
he said no, and she was talking to me, and she's like, sorry, sadly, I can't let you film in front of the store because if they let you film in front, then it'll allow other associates to film inside, and that's a bigger problem. And I was like, I completely understand. Am I upset and distraught? Yes, but it's okay.
Very.
I was very, very upset in that moment. Because I had to like redo everything. But I think we came to a better scene overall.
Walmart.
Well, Walmart
The
was
very back of a Walmart. Oh, no, the tree
so-
scene
yeah.
in front of your aunt's. That's right.
So I talked to my aunt. I complained to my aunt and my grandma, and they were like, "Yeah, you can film here." And I was like, "Oh, thanks." So we got that work done. And I think overall it's a better scene.
I like that scene.
Some of the jokes didn't hit as hard because we weren't in Publix, but I think it's still like it still went over well, and I still enjoy the scene.
I think that scene's fun.
It's fun. It's the only place where we
I just
got
wish you
promotional
got me
pictures.
yelling, it's my tree! Stay away!
Oh wow! Would you look at that? The thing we're using to record this on is it died, so we stopped and we kept talking, and so there's a lot of stuff that just went out in the air. But now it's just me for some reason because Dylan's sleeping in my bed because it is 11 o'clock at night, and he is someone who works on the Mad Cat space station. So just cut him some slack. Let's move on. So the one after the recording in front of my aunt's house, which I love that scene. I have it committed to memory, and I really enjoy it, and it's really fun. The next scene is the Walmart scene, which was very, very difficult because we recorded it in Walmart, but oh man, people were like honking at us and like waving at us, and it was so annoying. And like in the moment I wasn't embarrassed, and in the moment Dylan was, but then like we switched whenever we left the area. I felt really bad because Dylan was embarrassed, and then he just like stopped caring. He just found it funny. which I mean makes me feel better. But I did feel bad, and I didn't want to edit that part. But I was proud of the editing of that part. It was the last thing I did because I didn't want to do it because it was gonna be difficult, and it was, but it wasn't actually that bad, and I'm still proud of it. Dylan said earlier when we weren't recording that that was like his favorite bit of my editing, which I appreciate. Um, but I also wanted to mention that like the swipe of seeing Hayden, uh, so Hayden being the homeless guy was really funny to me. And like we recorded that. Fun fact: we recorded that, and it's not like you can see it in the background. We recorded that in a Winn Dixie parking lot, which I find really really funny. But like, hey, that's how film works, you know. Um, so that was, and the swipe is always fun, and Hayden did a great job. Even if it was just like running, he still sold it almost too well, which I find funny. And then what's the scene after that? I think the scene after that is the improv scene. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, one note I got on the Walmart scene from my dad was that like I needed to act more afraid of the elf, which is a completely valid like notion. But hey, whatever. It's cool. It's all right. Um, I just got word that we're now the number one. We're the number one result for lack of sleep. So that's or lack of sleep productions, I think. So that's pretty good. Hold on, let me check this. Oh yeah, if you look up lack of sleep on or lack of sleep productions on YouTube, you now get our thing instead of the TED Talk. So that's pretty sweet. Um, Real time news. Let's see. The next scene was the spying in on my family scene. Well, it's me, Nathan's family. That's my little sister and both of my parents. And they were all surprisingly really on board with helping, and I really appreciate that. So thank you guys. Um, I felt bad because I was just like, I need you guys to record a scene. And they were like, what? I was like, yes. And they were like, okay. So we went and I recorded the scene, and they were actually very like helpful and very like they wanted to make it as good as physically possible. So like my mom was helping me with like the blinds and stuff and trying to get the perfect like non-reflection and stuff like that, which was really appreciated. Um, and then I got a burp, of course. Hold on. Oh, excuse me. Um, but that was enjoyable. And then we were talking about it earlier, but I recorded that scene, and then later I recorded the scene with Dylan. We had 3 different takes of Dylan. Dylan like Dylan basically improving the whole thing. Obviously, major props to him. I did nothing that scene, but I was selfish and told him, "Hey, you do most of the improv work," and he went for it, man. He did it 3 different times, and we stuck with I think the last take. And he didn't see the clip of my family until the final cut. So him improving like what was happening in that clip without seeing it was pretty incredible. So major props to him. It's awesome. Um, we so we really liked that scene, and my dad really liked that scene. I said this earlier, but he really liked that scene. Like just I really like the very Dylan does it all the time in real life, but whenever he like touches my face or like makes little stupid jabs, it's really funny, like in that comedic way. Um, we're very like physical comedy without like hurting each other. Like it's not full on slapstick. It's just like it's fun. Um, that scene was sweet. It was cute. It was originally going to be a massive nativity scene, but I couldn't get that many extras or plan that well enough to get it all together. So I didn't end up doing that, which I feel kind of bad about. But I do enjoy what ended up, and I do think it was a cute little climax. And then the final scene, it was corporate, and I working with Kyan's always fun. Kyan's a really fun guy. Um, we were working more at like sunset, which was not a good idea. So that's why some of it was like darker, which I wasn't the happiest about. But Kyan's dad whipped out like a full on LED light because we didn't bring our lights. He whipped out a full LED light, which was like kind of awesome, and it did help the scene like look kind of good. And like there was one shot that looked especially good. It was like of our backs and a forward on Cayenne, and it was really beautiful. But also I like that scene in general. Like I think it's really sweet. It's got some funny jokes in there. It's got that like witty, quick comedy that I like, um, and it's overall fun. Um, but like I enjoyed it overall. And then yeah, the ending I thought was super sweet, and I really enjoyed doing. I'm over here writing this, like reviewing it myself. Um, I think there's one shot where you can see the script in the background, but that's whatever. It's fine. You can see Dylan's car in the background. Again, it's low production, but it's fun. It's fine. Um, I loved putting in "Merry Christmas" from your favorite aliens, and then the XOXO I thought was cute. And then the credits were nice to do. The credits were quick, easy, and I thought they looked good. And the music keep going. It was a good transition, and I mean, I guess yeah, that's the entire thing. I really enjoyed it. I thought it was really good. Excuse me for 1 second. Hey, Dylan. Oh man, he's out. He's out. He's really asleep. Am I really gonna have to sign off this podcast by myself? I mean, he's just. I mean, he's out. He's asleep. So guess no talking about Elden Ring. Yeah, he's just fully asleep. That's all right. We can talk about Elden Ring again. Basically, we've both been getting into it. It's really fun. Um, so yeah, I mean, follow me on Instagram at Luigi Choco. Follow Dylan at Dylan LaRue Smith. Both of those will be on in the description. I really hope to put this out on YouTube. It's also obviously going to be on Spotify. Rate us on Spotify, like and subscribe on YouTube. Our YouTube is Lack of Sleep Productions. Again, if you look up Lack of Sleep Productions, we're the top thing. Watch Space Deliveries if you haven't already. Um, Follow everyone else who's in lack of sleep. Thank you so much for watching. We'll catch you maybe next week, maybe in like 7 months. I don't know. Anyway, thank you. Have a good night. Um, you've been listening to Stuff, Things and Stuff, where we talk about stuff, things and stuff. Again, thank you. Have a very good night. Or day. Whatever. Goodbye.